master of doing it. He saves seconds all the way around the course at the jumping elements, and he's so smooth in doing so.
Well, Ludwig Svenestål in the main arena with Alcazar. He's 34 seconds to get home as he comes to the table. He's going to be a couple of seconds over, I think. He's got a bit of time in hand. He can afford to be 12 seconds over to go ahead of Bill Levitt at the top of the leaderboard. He's not going to be far away from it. He's been inside the time once already today, and I think he's going to be very close to doing it again. Ludwig Svenestål, Alcazar SP, inside the time and very easily done.
Yeah, well, he became the first man to beat the clock here at Wiesbaden since 2015. He did that about 1 hour ago, and he's just become the second person to do it. So he is on form today, Ludwig. He's two lovely double clears. I think he's finished on his dressage score now on both horses here. What a performance.
Yeah, unbelievable performance. And he's done it with the horses looking really good and happy all week here.
Well, news actually just in. Rebecca Kaya-Pera, who we thought could have gone outside of flag at 16, the angled brushes, has been judged by the ground jury to have gone outside the flag. So 50 penalties for Rebecca. But Chris Burton and Polystar just turning back to these angled brushes as Bill Levitt heads to the top of the podium.
Bill Levitt going to the top of the podium, making Sarah Kerr move into second. How was it, Bill?
Yeah, it was a little bit better than last year. The horse did everything I asked. You know, so he was super, really super. Gave me a lovely ride, and you know, Chatsworth set him up well, and I thought I'd be more competitive. Show jumping was disappointing in the sense to have that rail, because these guys behind that are still in front of me have got, you know, plenty of gallop in their horses. So, but it's nice. I'm really pleased with the horse. He's a wonderful horse, very genuine, keeps digging deep all the time, and he finished really happy today and thinking, yeah, right, what's next, you know, so it's good.
Well done. Congratulations, Bill.
Thank you.
Well, away goes the winner of Jardy last year, Michael Young, with the inexperienced Corazon. 36.8 their starting score, inside the top 10 in 9th position after the first two phases. Put in a really good show jumping round, just 2 time penalties, but this horse not overly experienced at this level, and I imagine this is quite an experience for a horse, first time with the experience of these very busy grounds as well, but no better man on board. The reigning Olympic champion, and a man who has a real habit of finishing on his dressage score here at Wiesbaden, Sam.
Oh, he does. I mean, he's just unbelievable when it comes to the stats. I'm looking at from his 87 CIC 3 stars over the last 10 years. He's made the time at 33% of them. So 1 in 3 times when he goes around these short format classes, he's going inside the clock, and it's extremely difficult to do.
Well, he's 8 seconds down on the clock as things stand at the moment. But in the main arena, it is Chris Burton and Polystar. He's 25 seconds left on the clock. That's not going to be enough to get him home without incurring any time penalties. He can afford to be 1 second over to go ahead of Ludwig Svenestål and Alcazar, but he's not going to be able to do it because the clock is ticking down very quickly as he comes up to the final fence. He's counting down. It's going to be a case of how far over. It's not going to be much, but it is going to be enough to put him behind Ludwig Svenestål, 38.6. So he's going to go into second on the podium. Sweden still sitting on top, Fred.
Very good for Sweden. Yeah.
We should clarify, you are the head coach of Swedish eventing.
I am definitely.
So you'll be quite happy to see them stay there.
He took his very stern face and very professionally handling that good news for Sweden.
Yeah.
Well, what can this man do? Michael Young and Corazon, he's about 11 seconds down on the clock as he jumps into the water.
And he's so good with his body position all the time, and the same there into the water. Completely in balance all the time, being able to just both help the horse with the balance and just drive the horse towards where he wants it to go. Unbelievable to watch.
Yeah, Michael, 13 appearances at the Wiesbaden CIC 3 star and a 100% clear rate around the jumping around the cross country, which is what you'd expect. And even on a first timer at 3 star, you always feel so secure watching this man doing his job.
Yeah, we always talk in the riding that you want to make sure you do the basics well, and he does them better than anyone.
Well, Tim Price and Sekatinka out on course. 31.4 dressage, 1 pole in the show jumping, so 35.4 their two-phase score in 7th position coming forward. But Michael Young, Corazon, 12 seconds down on the clock. He's only got a second in hand to go ahead of Ludwig. I think that's going to be quite an ask, even for a man of his caliber.
Yeah, I don't think it will have been his intention at all today, Nicole. He did the same last year at this event. He educated a horse around its first CIC 3-star. I think that's a nice thing to do for a horse when they step up, particularly when you look at the crowds that are here today.
Well, Tim Price and Sekatinka coming to the Event Rider Masters tree trunk and shaving every second off that turn.
Yeah, he looks quick through there. I thought he was efficient through the first combination a few fences back, but I didn't think he was really quick away from the fence. Looks quicker now.
I think he's a couple of seconds down on the clock there.
Yeah, and you just cannot around this track afford to be wasting time.
Well, Michael Young in the arena, but taking the top spot at the top of the podium. It is Ludwig Svenestål. How long can he stay there?
Well, Ludwig Svenestål, first rider with inside the time. You finished on your dressage score. Awesome.
Yeah, the horse was really super. He gave me a good ride, and yeah, it's very good. I really like the horse, and I think you have some good things coming.
How was the atmosphere?
It's fantastic. It's such a lovely event and such a good crowd out there. It's really fantastic.
Okay, well, congratulations, Ludwig.
Thank you.
Well, Michael Young, the clock has turned red, so Ludwig's going to stay on the top of that podium for a little bit longer. But a masterful performance on this 8-year-old mare. Keep an eye on that one for the future. Corazon, remember the name, 5.6 time penalties, and Michael Young completes. Tim Price, Sekatinka, actually on target with the time as they jump into the water.
Yeah, I thought they'd be one of the combinations that could make the time here, Nicole. They've got some really quick rounds on their CV already. Tim, a hugely experienced rider. Sekatinka, the result that really stands out with this combination is that they won Buccalo. They picked up a couple of time penalties on that occasion, but it was very tactical. He took a long route quite close to home, knowing that he had some time in hand to stay at the top of the leaderboard, and that's how tactical it gets at the
To knock Ludwig off the top spot, but second